Hello, everyone. I'm Jeremy Sue, Executive Director of the Michigan Interscholastic Press Association and a faculty member here in the School of Journalism at Michigan State University. Go Green! I'm coming to you live from the Spartan Newsroom here in the School of Journalism at MSU. And of course, we are here to celebrate more award winners in MIPA's annual individual category contest. Throughout this week, I have been rolling out contest winners in the different areas of the 109 categories in this contest. And today we're going to be celebrating the video winners split into two divisions. So welcome, let's have a little bit of fun, and of course celebrate all of the amazing work that you have been doing this year. All right. So, in a few moments, I'm going to be announcing the award winners in our video journalism, video talent, and video production categories. We have two divisions in this contest. We're going to be starting with Division 1, then I'll take a brief break to reset, and then we'll move on to Division 2. At the end of the program, once we're all done, at some point here tonight, I'll be updating MIPA's website where we have contest results with all of today's winners. As I mentioned, our individual category contest includes a variety of areas of student media throughout 109 different categories. That's from broadcast to print news, online news, and yearbooks. MIPA received more than 3,000 contest entries in all of our categories this year. A report over our contest will be available in the next few weeks on our website. Entries were judged earlier this spring by MIPA advisors, college faculty, professional journalists, college journalists, and other volunteers who gathered here. All right. Hold on just a moment. Let me see what I can do to try to improve my audio. Hold on just a minute, everybody. Let me see what I can do to help fix our audio, and then we'll roll back into the show. Hi, folks. You'll have to let me know if my audio is any better. If it's not, I'll move on to unplugging the microphone here that I've been using. As I was saying, my name is Jeremy Steele. I'm Executive Director of the Michigan Interscholastic Press Association. I am excited to welcome you all to today's program as we celebrate our video awards. It is nice to see you all in the comments here. As we try to, while we're live here, mess with the microphone. Oh.
Test, test. All right, folks, you have to let me know if that is any better. Or the same. As I was saying, hey, there we go. Good. This is what happens when your settings change from what you were doing. So, hi, everybody. I'm Jeremy Steele, Executive Director of the Michigan Interscholastic Press Association. If you needed evidence that we're doing live TV or live streaming, then there you go. Happens to all of us. So it is wonderful to see all of you out there in the streaming universe today as we celebrate today's awards. We've got 30 media programs that are competing with 407 entries across 2 divisions in all of our video categories. Media programs are divided up into those divisions based on school enrollment, with the largest schools in Division 1 and the smaller schools and our middle schools in Division 2. Before I get into the awards, there are a couple things that I want to make sure you know about, things we've got going on here at MIPA. The first thing is our summer journalism workshop, which returns here to the campus of Michigan State University this summer, July 21st to the 25th. And rather than me talking about it, here is workshop director Sarah Beth Badalamenti and her partner in crime, Sarah Neville, to tell you more.
Hi, I'm Sarah Beth Badalamenti.
And I'm Sarah Neville. We are so excited to invite you to this year's MIPA camp hosted at Michigan State University.
This year, we'll be offering our staple courses along with 3 new courses: the Art of Storytelling for our advanced writers, Design Like a Pro for our advanced designers, and Music Journalism, the radio station experience.
We're also excited to welcome 2 new instructors, Julia Satterthwaite from Monte Vista's nationally ranked Ella Stoke publication.
And we're also welcoming the art director of Variety Magazine and former MIPA kid, Haley Kluge.
Whether you're a first-time attendee or returning for the 3rd time, we all know that MIPA Week is the best week ever.
Sign up now at mipamsu.org.
Thank you, Sarah Beth. There we go. If you'd like more information about our summer workshop for students, you can go to this website. Here it is. It's over here. It's the opposite direction of where it should be. MIPAMSU.org/summer. From there, you can learn not only about our summer journalism workshop, which includes a course on broadcast news and a course on sports broadcasting. So you would be immersed in one of those 2 areas if you're really into broadcast for the 5 days that you're with us on campus. We also have a new course, music journalism, that some of you might be interested in, where students are going to be over at the Impact Campus student radio station, learning about both audio journalism, but also how a radio station works and how to be on-air talent and deal with all that stuff. So those are some great opportunities for students. We have scholarships and fundraising assistance. Just check out our website. Also, for you advisors out there, we also have a program for you. The MIPA Advisor Institute is back for a 2nd year during those same days, July 21st through the 25th here at Michigan State. You can come stay with us on campus around the clock, or you can commute in back and forth, earn some sketchies, some state credit hours, and by doing so, hanging out with other advisors who do what you do, which is work with student media programs. So more information about both of those programs, mipamsu.org/summer. Hey, some of you maybe are graduating this year, and you might want to look or add a little bit of swagger maybe to your graduation regalia. So MIPA has an Honor Cord program that you might be interested in. Some advisors have already placed Honor Cord orders, and I will be shipping those out in the next few days. So you'll have those probably mid next week. Everybody who's placed an order should have Honor Cords. They look like this. They are meant to recognize academic achievement and superior work in journalism and school media. Cords do need to be ordered by media advisors. We will not sell them directly to parents or students, and that's because it's the advisors who are responsible for verifying that students meet the spirit of our honors program through their achievements. Learn more about the program and place your order if you haven't yet already on our website, mipamsu.org. Hey, if I call your name today as an award winner, and we have a whole bunch of them, we will ship you a certificate to your school, but you can also get the MIPA Awards badge. This is a digital credential that you can use anywhere you exist online, on your social media, on your portfolio website, along with your reel, in your email signature, anywhere. Like I said, it's a verifiable digital credential. We just need a little bit of information from you to be able to issue that awards badge to you. So follow the QR code here, which I'll show you at the end of the program again today, or the URL there. Give us a little bit of information, and we will issue you a badge. All right, I mentioned we're going to do these awards in 2 divisions. The first is Division 1, and then we'll move on after a short break to Division 2. Here are the schools and programs that are competing in Division 1 of our video categories. Now, you'll notice as we move through this, there are a few divisions where we have combined all entries from Division 1 and 2 competing together. I will be showing you honorable mention awards on the screen as we move along, and then I'll be reading the names of the 3rd place, 2nd place, and 1st place winners. I apologize ahead of time for the many mispronunciations of names that I am going to do today. And then also we'll get to watch, and hopefully my audio will be working, we'll get to watch at least a short portion of the award-winning 1st place entries as we move through the show. Okay. First up are our video journalism group of categories for Division 1. Our first category is news story or package. Your honorable mentions are there on the screen. Congratulations to all of you. In 3rd place, Jordan Fabrikowicz, Jessica Mina, and Kaylee Nordstrom from Fraser High School. 2nd place news story, Jillian Jansen from Lake Orion High School's WDBC. And 1st place to Cassandra Wilson, Troy Athens High School.
Athens High School raised $166,439 during Charity Week for Love for a Child, a charity that supports children in the foster system. But how did this one high school raise so much money? Let's take a look.
All right. And I should note as well that following the end of this program, on our website with our contest results, we'll have a spreadsheet that will include URLs to all of our contest winners, so you can watch them all from beginning to end if you would like to. Our next category is community news story or package. We've combined divisions 1 and 2 here in this grouping. Here are your honorable mentions. In third place, Jack Orlandi from Saline High School's SHS Today. I know Selene's out there watching. Congratulations. Second place goes to Carter Gilstad from H.H. Dow High School's Bolt Media. And first place, community news story or package, Leah Cerulli and Brianna Johnson from Troy Athens High School.
Since 1989, the Grand Prix has taken place in Detroit, Michigan. It was on the streets for 4 years until it was moved to Belle Isle in 1992. Belle Isle is a 982-acre island sitting in the Detroit River, consisting of many parks and museums. Although the island has officially served its purpose in the racing community. It was decided that the race would move back to the streets of downtown Detroit in 2023, with the last race being on Belle Isle being held in 2022.
And looking forward to going downtown, but we'll miss the grass and the sun and just won't miss the rainstorms or the windy weather, but other than if it's like this, it's absolutely gorgeous here.
All right, our next category is localized news analysis. Again, this is a combination of all entries in Divisions 1 and 2. And here are your honorable mentions. In third place, Sarah Youssef from Saline High School's SHS Today. Second place, Jackson Consolino and Brody Myers from Traverse City East Middle School's Trojan TV. And in first place, localized news story or package, Hannah Foster and Val Ricci from the Frederick Pankow Center, LCPS TV's Cruise Line.
High school atmospheres have drastically changed as students grow up under the gun. Students at the Frederick V. Pankow Center have been learning how to make critical decisions in active threat situations while also learning how to cook, broadcast, perform, and create. But one class in particular has more than just high school students. The Early Childhood Program allows students the opportunity to teach children in a preschool setting. They are now tasked with the most critical challenge, protecting other people's children.
The rise of gun violence in the country really hasn't affected our class because we've always taken safety very seriously.
All right, our next category is informative feature. Here we're back to just entries in Division 1, and there are your honorable mentions. In third place, Ava Pastulka and Sarah Youssef from Saline High School's SHS Today. Second place goes to Cooper Austin at Davison's DTV. And first place, informative feature, Nathan Curtis and Chase Engerer from Novi's Cat's Eye News.
2024 is here, and that means our next presidential election is right around the corner.
Every 4 years, Americans cast their ballots for president, but sometimes the candidate who gets the most votes doesn't win. Like in 2016, when Hillary Clinton received millions more votes than President Donald Trump did. So, how did she lose?
The answer lies in the Electoral College. Do you know?
Our next category is personality profile feature here in Division 1. There are your honorable mentions. In third place, Rain Douglas at Saline High School's SHS Today. Second place goes to Faith Pearson at Saline High School. And first place, personality profile feature in Division 1 goes to Dylan Tatman and Peyton Whitaker at Hornet Nation there at Saline High School.
There are quite a few teachers at Saline High School, but did you know there is a teacher that actually qualified for the Olympics? His name is Zachary Ornelas, and as a runner, he faces some unique challenges.
A lot of the competitors I have on the line, they either run full-time, that's their job, they have a sponsorship, they wake up, they run, they watch Netflix all day, and then they run again. I'm probably a little bit more unique on the line where I'm thinking about, okay, this week I managed putting my kids to bed every night, teaching full classes, grading essays. I remember I took a stack of essays to my first Olympic trials because on the flight home, I had to grade 30 of them before class the next day.
Our next category is human interest feature. Here are your honorable mentions. In third place, Austin Ezerowitz and Emma Schwartz at Lake Orion High School. Second place goes to Ava Pastulka at Saline High School's SHS Today. And first place, human interest feature, goes to Michaela Herrick at Davison High School's DTV.
Being a parent can be difficult at times. For Bubby and his whole family, difficulty is their daily norm.
Lifting him and transitioning him from his wheelchair to his bed, or the floor to his wheelchair, or, the bath chair, any of those things. Just moving him in general is a little bit difficult.
Bubby.
Our next category is sports news story or package. Here we've combined entries in divisions 1 and 2 for competition, and your honorable mentions are there on the screen. Congratulations to you all. In third place, Brady Nachtrib and Dylan Tatman at Saline High School's Hornet Nation. Second place goes to Hannah Foster at the Frederick V. Pankow Center. And first place sports news story for divisions 1 and 2 goes to Chayton Harris at Davison's DTV.
We are here at Ford Field for the Division I state final matchup between the Belleville Tigers and the Southfield A&T Warriors. What a game this is going to be. Belleville looking for the 3P under Bryce Underwood, and Southfield A&T looking to spoil all hopes of a game.
Both these teams were looking in to get a big win in the final game of this season. The number 1 QB of the class of 2025, Bryce Underwood, was ready before the game, praying that all go well. Southfield A&T got on the board quick with number 7, Matthias Davis, getting the handoff and running straight up the gut into that Lions end zone. A&T.
Our next category is sports feature story or package. Again, we've combined divisions 1 and 2 for competition here, and your honorable mentions are there on the screen. In third place, Connor Harris from Davison High School's DTV. Second place goes to Braden Meyer and Ruga Hickson at Saline High School's Hornet Nation. And first place, sports feature story or package, Chayton Harris, Davidson High School.
Football in Davidson has always been a tradition. For the first time, we see behind the scenes.
Oh, what is that?
With the new year comes new faces. One of those guys happens to be junior Hamity transfer, Warren Kane.
I'll tell you what, you wouldn't tell that he was never playing D1 football before this. I mean, give the ball to him, he's going to catch it, especially.
Our next category is environmental health or science. Honorable mentions for Division 1 are there on the screen. In third place, Marissa Bissett and Jack Blaskick at Davison High School's DTV. Second place goes to Caleb Hirsch at DTV. And first place, environmental health or science story, Brianna Johnson and Leah Cerulli at Troy Athens High School.
Troy students recently traveled to Riverbends Park in Shelby Township to release salmon into the Clinton River, the culmination of a year-long Salmon in the Classroom project. While the state has been running this project for years, the Troy team was unique in that 3 different levels of classes from Martell Elementary School, Larson Middle School, and Athens High School were collaborating on their efforts.
We had a lot of questions, and we couldn't always get the answers right away, but some of us were kind of a little farther away and along in some parts, and we were able to say, oh yeah, I saw this is what I did, and this worked for me.
Student involvement was a big part of the project, with students not only required to learn all aspects of raising the salmon, but troubleshoot along the way.
I've had kids helping me test water quality, do water changes, feed the salmon, and just on a daily basis, keep tabs on what's going on.
To get through this project with only losing 3 fish was pretty amazing, and I really give a lot of credit to the students for testing the water each day. And then.
All right. Our next category is diversity coverage. Here, divisions 1 and 2 competing against each other. Your honorable mentions are there on the screen. In third place, Brooke Lane from DTV at Davison High School. Second place goes to Sarah Youssef at Saline High School's SHS Today. And first place for diversity coverage, divisions 1 and 2, goes to Jordan Fabricants at Fraser High School.
Mariachi music is folk music. I was in, you gotta stand up, feet apart, strong, confident. I think mariachi music in Austin is very small. I think it's growing, but I think it still has a long ways to go. I noticed.
Our next category, it's a big one, newscast. Divisions 1 and 2 all competing here. The honorable mentions are there on your screen. And in third place, the Channel 101 news team at Lakeview High School. Second place newscast, The Edge At Lapeer County Education and Technical Center, Brandy Thompson and Kylie Hollenbeck, producers. And first place newscast for Divisions 1 and 2 goes to DTV at Davison.
Today on DTV, our main story is the UAW strike and how it is affecting community members right here in Davison. How one family's unexpected journey brought them closer together. And we get an inside look of the 2023 Davison football team. DTV News starts right now.
All right, that concludes our video journalism group of categories. Next up, our video talent and air check categories here in Division 1. Our next category is anchor here in Division 1. There are your honorable mentions. Congratulations to you all. Third place, Alina Kasniri from Lake Orion High School. Second place goes to Faith Pearson at Saline High School's SHS Today. And first place anchor for Division 1 is Ben Shadle at Lake Orion High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are finally here inside of the Dragon Den, otherwise known as the G. Brett Saunders Studio, inside of Lake Orion High School for the very first episode of a project that has been long in the works. In fact, this has been worked on for many months within the Dragon Broadcasting Program. We welcome you to Thunder Talk, the brand new sports talk show within the Dragon Broadcasting Program, being currently produced and created by the sports broadcasting class of LOHS. The Giving Tree is back at Lake Orion High School this year, and it serves a special purpose to many within the community. Alina Kasneri gives us a deep dive into what it's all about.
Our next category is field reporter. In this category, we have all entries in both divisions competing against each other. Here are your honorable mentions. In third place, Elena Kasneri from Lake Orion High School. Second place to Faith Pearson from Saline High School's SHS Today. And first place, field reporter for Divisions 1 and 2, Michaela Herrick at DTV Davison High School.
Davison's current record is 3-6, and Lapier's is 2-7. Now let's talk about the last time that these two teams faced off. Davison lost for the first time since 2017. That is absolutely insane. The score was 44-33. You know that Davison is absolutely hungry for this one, and I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next. The current score is 10-6. Such a close game. They're playing tag. It's getting chippy out here. That's all I got. I'll send things back to the announcers.
Speaking of announcers, our next category is live sports announcer here for Divisions 1 and 2 competing. Your honorable mentions there on the screen. Congratulations to you all. In third place, Chayton Harris from Davison High School. Second place goes to Ryan Bunn at Lake Orion High School. And first place, live sports announcer for Divisions 1 and 2 goes to Ben Shadle, Lake Orion High School.
We are coming at you live on top of the indoor track inside of the field house at Lake Orion High School, just outside of downtown Lake Orion, Michigan. For tonight, we have two teams who have developed a sort of rivalry these past couple of seasons.
All right, our next group of categories are video production categories. So this involves a variety of areas of production, documentary work, fiction film work, and more. Let's dive in and see these winners. Commercials, our next category here, Divisions 1 and 2 competing all in one group. Honorable mentions there on the screen. Congratulations to you all. In third place, the Laker Update staff at West Bloomfield High School. Second place goes to Lexi Mueller and Summer Maddox at the Frederick V. Pankow Center. And first place, commercial, goes to Cody Stedman, Saline High School's Hornet Nation.
With the winter season weeks away, students are getting prepared for what's to come. From basketball to hockey, Saline is all waiting to see how our teams perform, including us. We have been preparing ourselves to give you the highlights of each sport, the in-depth stories, and recent developments on our sports team, all for you. Since 2014, we are the sports show you watch in Hornet Time. Since 2014, We are your ticket to Saline High School sports. Since 2014,
we are
Hornet Nation.
Our next category is public service announcement. Here in Division 1 are your honorable mentions. And in third place, Brianna Johnson, Julia Haywood, and Lexi Kolpak at Troy Athens High School. Second place goes to Victoria McCormick and Jay Brandon at Lake Orion High School. And first place, PSA, goes to Brianna Johnson at Troy Athens High School.
Stormwater pollution is the leading cause of water pollution in the U.S. Things like soap from your car, fertilizer from the grass, asphalt from the broken roads, salt that is used in the winter, oil from people's cars, and paint that is often used outside all run from the pavement into our lakes and rivers. Stormwater doesn't get treated, and eventually this becomes our water supply.
Our next category is health-related public service announcement. Divisions 1 and 2 combined for competition here, and there are your honorable mentions. In third place, Noah Johnson from the Frederick V. Pankow Center. Second place goes to Oliver House at Lake Orion High School. And first place, health-related PSA, goes to Katie Gamez and Quinn Rich at the Pankow Center. All right, our next category is non-animated opener. It is what it says. Honorable mentions there on your screen. Non-animated opener. Obviously, these are openers to your shows that do not involve animation. Third place, Cassandra Wilson from Troy Athens High School. Second place goes to Rory Zeller and Jackson Stahl at Saline High School's SHS Today. And first place non-animated opener for Division 1 goes to Jack Orlandi at Saline High School's SHS Today. Y'all have really big staffs. Your openers go on forever. No, they're really good. Congratulations to all of you. Next up, animated openers. So, right, openers for your shows, but with animations. Honorable mentions here on your screen. This is all entries in Divisions 1 and 2 combined together. Third place to Victoria Cormick from Lake Orion High School. Second place to Ariana Charles and Ava Schneider at the Pankow Center. And first place animated opener for Divisions 1 and 2 goes to Riley Shell at West Bloomfield High School's Laker Update. need y'all to come run production for me here. Great work. All right, our next category is live sports and event coverage, divisions 1 and 2 in competition here all together. Honorable mentions there on your screen. Third place goes to the Hazlitt Media Production staff there at Hazlitt High School. Second place to the WDBC Dragon Broadcasting team at Lake Orion High School. And first place, live sports or event coverage for divisions 1 and 2 goes to the WDBC team at Lake Orion High School.
You're exactly right about that, Matt, as Clarkston is now going to inbound the ball from underneath the basket. That's going to be Hernandez. Hernandez now to inbound it for Clarkston. She will get the ball as here goes Seatown.
All right, our next category is short film fiction. And hey, there they all are through second place. Honorable mentions there on the left. Third place, short film fiction here in Division 1, Macy Van Team, Julia Haywood, Lexi Kolpak, and Nathaniel Sackmar at Troy Athens High School. Second place to Oliver House, Ben Redmond, Elena Kusneri, and Clarice Larson at Lake Orion High School. And first place, short film fiction, goes to Faith Pearson and Noah Jones at Saline High School's SHS Today. As a reminder, you will be able to watch all of our award winners from the links that will be posted on MIPA's website after the close of today's program. So if you want to watch that whole film as well as the honorable mentions and third and second place, you can do so. Our next category is short film documentary here in Divisions 1 and 2. Your honorable mentions are there on the screen. Third place goes to Alec Fisher at Lake Orion High School. Second place to Genevieve Hills at Ovid Elsie High School. And first place, short film documentary for Divisions 1 and 2, Brianna Johnson and Leah Cerulli at Troy Athens High School.
Dr. Grace Burns has spent her career as a physical therapist working with the elderly, a role that became vital when her mother was diagnosed with dementia in 2018.
We had seen some signs of it before that and had luckily moved her closer so I could help with the medical care. My dad passed away suddenly, and I was thrown into the role of primary caregiver.
That change made Grace the one out of every 5 Americans who provide regular care to those in need, which may include preparing meals, cleaning, taking to appointments, or any other number of tasks in a role that is as difficult to define as it is to perform.
I feel like this is a good time to remind you all that the School of Journalism has a major called digital storytelling, and we have a documentary production minor here in our program that some of you might be interested in. Especially given the quality of the work that I'm watching here, I would love to have you come join us here at Michigan State, or I'll also be happy to see the amazing work that you do wherever you end up in your futures. All right, music video is our next category here in Divisions 1 and 2. Honorable mention there on the screen. Third place to Victoria McCormick from Lake Orion High School. Second place, music video to Emily Carrier at Lake Orion High School. And first place goes to Michelle Nardi and Evelyn Apahidian at Troy Athens High School.
Did you really think I fall for this fantasy? Did you think I believe that you're not me? I got so much patience.
All right, our next category is humor. Division 1 honorable mentions are there on your screen. Third place goes to Taylor Graves, Simone Forrest, and Clarence Cohen at West Bloomfield High School. Second place to Macy Van Team at Troy Athens High School. And first place, the funniest person or persons of the bunch, Cammie Abanij and Caleb Hirsch at Davison High School.
Environmental Club on the beat.
P-Rug! Worms aren't whack. Compost isn't crazy. That garbage is grub. Take it from P-Rug.
That's just another day here in the School of Journalism, home of the Knight Center for Environmental Journalism, where they're all about compost and climate change, etc. All right, our next category, school promo. Let's get through this before I get too loopy. Division 1 honorable mentions there on the screen. Third place goes to Valiente Gillen Waters and Draylon McIntosh from West Bloomfield High School. Second place to Luke Hughes at Lake Orion High School. And first place, school promo, Brianna Johnson and Leah Cerulli at Troy Athens High School.
Almost $2 million. That's the amount of money raised by Charity Week in the 50 years of Troy Athens High School. It's an incredible legacy to carry. But talk to anyone in the Athens community about Charity Week, and you won't hear about money, but the moments. The moments that bring us together as a school for the benefit of others. This year, we found a charity who identifies with that feeling, who endeavors to create moments in the lives of children. Here's Love for a Child founder, Joe Savali.
We slow down life at its purest form, and we cherish each individual moment of laughter, of sorrow, of tears, and we celebrate it with these kids. They get to experience 6 days of emotions and being a kid where most of these kids are forced to grow up way too fast.
Our next category is sports promo or hype video here in Division 1. This is a new category for us at MIPA. Your honorable mentions are there on the screen. Third place to Macy Van Team, Carolyn Cubitt, Madigan Tennies, and Brianna Johnson at Troy Athens High School. Second place to Michael Zhang at the Troy High School Film Club. And first place, sports promo or hype video, goes to Ben Redmond at Lake Orion High School.
Yeah, they hate when you elevate. The second of losses, I'm handing them out. Yeah, how they go delegate.
All right, that concludes Division 1 schools in our individual category contest video categories. Congratulations to all of our award winners. In a few minutes, we'll get to Division 2. But first, if your name was among those called as an award winner, you can get the MIPA Awards badge. This is a digital credential that you can use anywhere you exist in the digital world. Just use this QR code here or the URL on your screen to complete the quick form and make your request, and we will issue you your 2024 MIPA Awards badge. We will also be shipping award certificates to schools, so advisors, be watching for those. If you have different preferences than for us to ship paper certificates to your school, use our award certificate mailing form on our website to request something different from us, we can possibly ship to a different location. We can also, if you don't want to deal in paper, we can create your certificates in PDF form for you to distribute or print yourself. I will tell you that it takes exactly the same amount of time for us to get you PDF certificates as to get you actual paper ones in the mail. But your preference. If you notice any spelling errors in student names or other issues that we might need to fix before we run all those certificates, please let us know in the MIPA office so I can make those corrections before I hit print on the 2,000 or so certificates that we are going to ship out here from Michigan State University back to schools like yours all over the state from work in today's contest. Congratulations again to all of our award recipients. I'm going to take a brief break here to reset and get ready for the Division II winners in our video categories. So for those of you who are leaving us, congratulations. Have a great rest of your day. For those of you who've just tuned in, stand by and we'll get to celebrating in just a few moments.
Mr. Projectionist, stop the show. Here's great news you ought to know. We've just got a shipment of taste-thrilled treats, all tip-top quality and delicious eats. There are hot dogs and popcorn and candy galore. There's soft drinks and coffee and a whole lot more. So direct your steps to our refreshment stand to enjoy the finest snacks in all the land.
Show starts in 3 minutes.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Don't hesitate, mate. Make that scene. Get eyes for the coolest and dig some ice cream. Get with it, man. Start strolling down to the sweets that you're rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff. Give me 5. Let me send you into this nutty jive. The cats go cool for the dog that's hot, and the burgers are the biggest. Dad, that's a lot. Go, man, go. It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill. Give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty. Show starts in 2 minutes.
Hurry, step right this way, folks, for the most extravagant array of refreshment goodies ever assembled under one roof. Enjoy breathtaking, taste-tempting candies of finest quality. Enjoy popcorn, exploded into tender, delicious, crispy bites of crunchy goodness. Enjoy the tops in cool, refreshing soft drinks. If you want to enjoy some refreshments, this is your opportunity. There will now be a short intermission.
Show starts in 1 minute. And now, on with the show.
But LC's school store is pretty sweet. Let's check it out.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out with me while I work to reset things for the next round of our program. We are obviously celebrating this week a lot of award winners in MIPA's individual category contest. My name is Jeremy Steele. I'm Executive Director of the Michigan Interscholastic Press Association, and I'm pleased to welcome you back to our video category awards announcements. I am live here in the Spartan newsroom on the campus of Michigan State University here in the School of Journalism. Go Green. And if you don't believe that I was live, then you weren't here for the first few minutes when I started the live stream for Division I, and my mic had reset to one of the different devices here on my desk in front of me that is not a good microphone, as opposed to the good microphone that is in front of me. So hopefully everything goes as planned, and if not, it's live. What are you going to do? Welcome again. In a few moments, I will stop blathering on and I'll actually get to the point of why you are tuning in to watch, which is to celebrate award winners in the individual category and contest. I'll be announcing winners in our video journalism, video talent, and video production categories. Yesterday, we announced yearbook winners. The day before that, we announced digital media and multimedia winners. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about print news and online news winners as we wrap up the individual category contest. Our individual category contest includes 109 categories in all different areas of student media, from broadcast to print news to online news to yearbook to photography to social media. It goes on and on, all the different things that you can do in your media classes to get information out to your audiences. It's more than 3,000 entries in our contest this year in all of those different areas. A report about about this year's contest will be available to advisors on our website in the next few weeks. Entries are judged by a team of amazing volunteers, from MIPA advisors to college faculty to professional journalists to college journalists to other folks who just love journalism and media and want to help us. They all came together earlier this spring here on campus and live via Zoom to go through those 3,000 plus contest entries and to pick the award winners we are announcing today. There are 30 MIPA member media programs that submitted 407 entries into the 2 divisions of our video contest. Media programs are divided into those 2 divisions based on enrollment at your school, with the largest schools in Division 1 and smaller high schools and middle schools in Division 2. Before I get started, I do have a couple important MIPA programs to tell you about. There we go. First up is the MIPA Summer Journalism Workshop. You can come spend 5 days with us here at Michigan State University and our amazing team of MIPA instructors to further explore and become even greater experts in the different areas of media and journalism that you already are learning to love. Here is Workshop Director Sarah Beth Badalamenti and her partner in crime, our Assistant Workshop Director Sarah Neville, to tell you more about this program.
Hi, I'm Sarah Beth Badalamenti.
And I'm Sarah Neville. We are so excited to invite you to this year's MIPA camp hosted at Michigan State University.
This year, we'll be offering our staple courses along with 3 new courses: the Art of Storytelling for our advanced writers, Design Like a Pro for our advanced designers, and Music Journalism, the radio station experience.
We're also excited to welcome 2 new instructors, Julia Satterthwaite from Monta Vista's nationally ranked Ella Stoke publication.
And we're also welcoming the art director of Variety Magazine and former MIPA kid, Haley Kluge.
Whether you're a first-time attendee or returning for the 3rd time, we all know that MIPA Week is the best week ever.
Sign up now at mipamsu.org.
Thank you, Sarah Beth. As they mentioned, you can get more information about our summer workshop on our website. Just go to mipamsu.org/summer for the hub of all of our summer activities, including our student workshop, as well as advisors. We have a program just for you. The MIPA Advisor Institute is back for a 2nd year. Come to campus here with us from July 21st through 25th. You can stay on campus or you can commute back and forth, your choice. Pick up a bunch of state sketchy professional development hours while you actually do professional development in the area that you love, journalism and media. You're not going to get that from your ISD or your home school district. So check us out, mipamsu.org/summer. Financial aid is available. We've got scholarships. We've got tools to help you raise money and make sure you can pay the registration fees, which we do our best to keep incredibly affordable. All right. Honor cords. Hey, some of you might be graduating from high school and headed on to whatever it might be in your future this year. And that means that you've got to wear that super cool like gown and the goofy hat and other kinds of regalia. Speaking of regalia, what do you have to go with that? Do you have a MIPA Student Media Honor Cord? Well, you could. Advisors, we have the Honor Cord program to help you recognize academic achievement and superior work amongst the graduating students in your journalism and media programs. Cords do have to be ordered by media advisors who are responsible for verifying that students meet the spirit of this honors program. We will start shipping cords in the next couple days. I've got a whole bunch of cords packaged up in my office upstairs, ready to go out in the next couple days. So you'll get them in the next few days if you've already placed an order. We can typically get an order once we start shipping to you in 2 days, thanks to the fine folks at UPS. All right. Learn more about honor cords at our website, mipamsu.org. If you are amongst the award winners who we announce in this year's contest, then you are eligible for the MIPA Awards badge. This is a digital credential that you can use anywhere you exist in the online world, social media, your portfolio website, your email signature, probably in some avatar land that I don't even understand, wherever you might be online. I'm going to show you this slide again at the end of our program. You can also get more information on our website. There's a quick form that we need you to fill out to get some information so that we can issue you your MIPA Awards badge digital credential. All right. This is what you're really here for, though, right? Right? We want to know who won. Hey, we can get rid of that banner off of the bottom of the screen because we are to the awards now. This is not Division 1. Sorry, see, there's a typo. We're live. This is Division 2 schools. These are our schools competing in Division 2 of our contest. Ignore that number at the top of your screen. These really are Division 2. You can see we have many amazing media programs competing for all the glory here today in these categories. Our video categories are split into 3 groupings. Our first grouping are video journalism related categories here in Division 2. Are you ready to win some awards? I know you are. Our first category is school related news story or package. Here are the honorable mentions on your screen. I'll be showing you the honorable mentions in all of our categories, and then I'll be reading the 3rd place, 2nd place, and 1st place winners, and I'll be doing my best not to totally, horribly, and embarrassingly mispronounce your names, although I'm sure I will do some of that, so I apologize ahead of time for any mispronunciations. Along with seeing the names and hearing your name, for the 1st place winners, we're also going to be able to watch at least a segment of each of the 1st place winning entries. You can watch all of the award winners from honorable mention all the way to 1st place from our contest results page on our website. I'll be updating that in give me about 20 minutes after we close out our show today, and that will be updated with all of the award winners and links to their materials if you want to watch any of these award-winning pieces of work in their entirety. All right, enough talk. 2 contest winners, school-related news story or package in Division 2. Our 3rd place goes to the EDGE staff at Lapeer County Ed Tech. 2nd place to Kylie Hollandbeck and Caden Harrington, also at Lapeer County Education and Technical Center. And 1st place in school-related news story or package, Hannah Foster at the Frederick V. Pankhouse Center.
But LC's school store is pretty sweet. Let's check it out.
Teaching this class is a lot of fun. It's very hands-on. Students do everything in here. You know, we're running the cash register, we're ordering things, we're working on social media, we're making products, ordering products. It's a team effort.
Running the school store is fun because it's a nice break for my brain from the math and the science and all the other classes that I have throughout the day.
Running the school store.
All right, our next category is community news story or package. This is a new category for us this year. We took our news story category and split it up into pieces because we saw the amazing work that you all were doing not only in your schools to report the news, but also out in your communities. In this category, we have entries from across Divisions 1 and 2 competing against each other. Here are the honorable mentions for community news story. In 3rd place, Jack Orlandi from Saline High School's SHS Today. 2nd place goes to Carter Gilstad from H.H. Dow High School's Bolt Media. And 1st place, community news story or package, Leah Cerulli and Brianna Johnson at Troy Athens High School.
Since 1989, the Grand Prix has taken place in Detroit, Michigan. It was on the streets for 4 years until it was moved to Belle Isle in 1992. Belle Isle is a 982-acre island sitting in the Detroit River consisting of many parks and museums. Although the island has officially served its purpose in the racing community. It was decided that the race would move back to the streets of downtown Detroit in 2023, with the last race being on Belle Isle being held in 2022.
And looking forward to going downtown, but we'll miss the grass and the sun and just won't miss the rainstorms or the.
Our next category is localized news story or package. Again, here we have entries from across both of our divisions competing against each other. The honorable mentions are there on your screen. In third place, Sarah Youssef from Saline High School. Second place goes to Jackson Consolino and Baroni Myers from Traverse City East Middle School. And first place, localized news story, Hannah Foster and Val Ricci at the Pankhouse Center.
High school atmospheres have drastically changed as students grow up under the gun. Students at the Frederick V. Pankhouse Center have been learning how to make critical decisions in active threat situations while also learning how to cook, broadcast, perform, and create.
Our next category is informative feature. This is just Division II entries. Here are your honorable mentions. In third place, Ronan Wilson and Dane Hopkins from Traverse City East Middle School. Second place, James Sheen from Lakeshore High School's Shorian Report. And first place, informative feature, Brooke Parks from the Pankhouse Center in Lance Cruz.
Groundhog Day was last week, and Punxsutawney Phil didn't see his shadow, so it's predicted that we will have early spring. Looks like he was halfway right because the temperatures this week and next week are in the high 30s and 40s, so I mean, that's pretty good. Whether you believe Phil's predictions or not, it's still a tradition that many people enjoy. But
our next category is personality profile feature. Here in Division II are your honorable mentions. In third place, Eliza Eddy from H.H. Dow High School. Second place goes to Hayden Howard, Brendan O'Callahan, Arush Kapoor, and Yusuf Imami from Detroit Country Day. And first place, personality profile feature, Matt Eichener, Xander Johnson, and Eden Kitzmiller from Traverse City East Middle School.
After 32 years of hitting the right notes, Mr. Deneen is retiring from our school's band. Let's talk to him about his amazing career and achievements at East.
I still love teaching, but I want to retire while I still love teaching. I don't want to be one of those people that sticks around and is really grumpy and angry and doesn't like it anymore.
Hey, that's pretty good advice there. All right, our next category, human interest feature in Division II. Your honorable mentions are here on the screen. Kudos to you. And in third place, Ashley Solers, Brooke Parks, and Serenity Burgos at the Pankhouse Center. Second place goes to Riley Herbert and Chloe Wood at Lapeer County Ed Tech. And first place, human interest feature for Division II goes to Chloe Wood at Lapeer County Ed Tech.
Hall is the paraprofessional in the marketing and entrepreneurship program. It's fair to say this program would look very different without Mrs. Hall here. Whatever we're doing in class every single day, she's there to help out with and to make sure that every student has what they need to be successful.
I would say she helps me a lot keeping organized. She helps me in the bodega when I don't know what to do or what tasks I have to perform. Miss Hall.
Our next category is sports news story or package. This is a combination of all entries competing against each other from Divisions 1 and 2. As you can see, there are the honorable mentions on our screen. And in third place, Brady Nachtrib and Dylan Tapman at Saline High School. Second place goes to Hannah Foster at the Pankhouse Center. And first place, sports news story or package, Chayton Harris at Davison High School's DTV.
We are here at Ford Field for the Division I state final matchup between the Belleville Tigers and the Southfield A&T Warriors. What a game this is going to be. Belleville looking for the 3P under Bryce Underwood, and Southfield A&T looking to spoil all hopes of a game.
Our next category is sports feature story or package for Division II. Here's your honorable mention. In third place, Abigail Smith and Abigail Finanzo, the Abigails from Lakeshore High School's Shorian Report. Second place goes to Tade Miles and Brant Beach from Ovid Elsie High School. And first place, sports feature story for Division II, Ava Schneider and Ariana Charles from the Pankhouse Center at Lance Cruz.
Girls are frequently underrepresented in sports, and this year there are several girls making St. Clair Shores history on the first ever Girls Unified Hockey Team.
I'm really excited to hit people on the ice, to be part of a sport where you get to attack people.
Oh, if we all couldn't do that in the things that we love to do, right? No, that would be inappropriate. Although it might make us feel better in the moment, it would lead to bad consequences. So only on the ice in hockey can you get away with hitting people. That's a fantastic story. Y'all should look that up in our list of winners on our website following today's program so you can watch the whole thing. Environmental health or science is our next video journalism category for Division II. Here are your honorable mentions. In third place, Lachlan Klimkowitz and Eden Kitzmiller from Traverse City East Middle School. Second place goes to Carter Goodrich at Ovid Elsie High School. And first place, environmental health or science in Division II, Genevieve Hills, Ovid Elsie High School.
You might not think about it while shopping at your local grocery store, but agricultural products as a whole contribute to 33% of global emissions. A lot of our food comes from conventional farming methods, which use synthetic fertilizers and pesticides, which leads to the overall increase of carbon emissions. However,
our next category is diversity coverage. Here again, we've combined divisions 1 and 2 for competition. Honorable mentions there on the screen. In third place, Brooke Lane from Davison's DTV. Second place, Sarah Youssef at Saline High School. And first place, diversity coverage for divisions 1 and 2, Jordan Fabkowitz of Fraser High School.
Mariachi music is folk music. I was bien, you gotta stand up, feet apart, strong, confident. I think mariachi music in Austin is very small. I think it's growing, but I think it still has a long ways to go. I know.
Our next category is newscast. Here in newscast, we've again combined all entries from divisions 1 and 2 for competition. Honorable mentions are on the screen. Congratulations for your amazing programs. All right, let's see who has third place. Channel 101 News, the staff there at Lakeview High School's team. Good job. Second place newscast goes to Brandy Thompson and Kylie Hollenbeck. They're the producers there at The Edge at Lapeer County Ed Tech. And first place newscast, Divisions 1 and 2, DTV at Davison High School.
Today on DTV, our main story is the UAW strike and how it is affecting community members right here in Davison. How one family's unexpected journey brought them closer together. And we get an inside look of the 2023 Davison football team. DTV News starts right now.
All right, that concludes our video journalism group of categories. On now to talent and air checks. So we're looking here in this group of 3 categories at individual students and their on-air presence. First up is Anchor in Division 2. There are your honorable mentions. In third place, Carter Kildea at Hazlitt High School. Second place goes to Ivory Briggs, Carson Vancouver, Logan Coxon, and Noah McDonald at Hill McCloy High School. They're in Montrose. Congratulations, team. And first place anchor, Dominique Pasella at the Pankow Center in Lance Cruz.
What's going on, y'all? I'm your anchor, Dominique Pasella, and welcome back to another very special episode of Cruise Line. It's a little off topic of Lance Cruz, but the MHSAA state finals were just a couple weeks ago. Division 1, it was Belleville versus Southfield A&T, and Belleville was everybody's favorite to win. I think they had an 89% chance in some poll that I saw. Southfield A&T came to play.
Yeah, they did.
Bryce Underwood, he is the top recruit for quarterbacks in the class of 2025 in the entire country. Best quarterback in the state of Michigan. And he got outshined by Isaiah Marshall, committed to Kansas for football, Southfield A&T quarterback.
Our next category is field reporter. Here we have entries from Division 1 and 2 competing against each other. Honorable mentions there on your screen. Third place, Elena Kusnari at Lake Orion High School. Second place, Faith Pearson at Saline High School. And first place, field reporter, Michaela Herrick at Davison.
Davison's current record is 3-6, and Lapierre's is 2-7. Now let's talk about the last time that these two teams faced off. Davison lost for the first time since 2006.
Our next category is live sports announcer. Again, we have competition in this category across both divisions. Honorable mentions there on your screen. Third place to Chayton Harris at Davison High School. Second place to Ryan Bunn at Lake Orion High School. And first place, live sports announcer, Ben Shadle at Lake Orion High School.
We are coming at you live on top of the indoor track inside of the field house at Lake Orion High School, just outside of downtown Lake Orion, Michigan. For tonight, we have two teams who have developed a sort of rivalry these past couple of seasons.
All right, our third grouping here in our video categories are video production. So this goes outside of journalism into both areas of production work and also film making. So let's dive right in here. Our first category in this grouping is commercials. We've got divisions 1 and 2 competing against each other. Honorable mentions there on the screen. In third place, the Laker Update staff at West Bloomfield High School. Second place, Lexi Mueller and Summer Maddox at the Pankow Center in L'Anse Creuse. And first place commercial, Cody Stedman, Saline High School.
With the winter season weeks away, students are getting prepared for what's to come. From basketball to hockey, Saline is all waiting to see how our teams perform, including us. We have been preparing ourselves to give you the highlights of each sport, the in-depth stories, and recent developments on our sports team, all.
Next category is public service announcement. Here in Division 2, there are the 4 honorable mentions. And in third place, Andrew Weir and Liam Olson at Detroit Country Day. Second place, Andrew Weir at Detroit Country Day. And first place, public service announcement for Division 2 goes to Blake Grossfield and Will Cadalfio at the Pankow Center in L'Anse Creuse. Our next category is health-related PSA. Divisions 1 and 2 competing together here in this category. The honorable mentions are on your screen. And in third place, where's third place? Have no fear. Here we go. There we go. Third place, Noah Johnson, the Pankow Center at L'Anse Creuse High School. Second place, health-related PSA, Divisions 1 and 2, Oliver House at Lake Orion High School. And in first place, Katie Gamez and Quinn Rich at the Pankow Center in L'Anse Creuse. Our next category is non-animated opener here in Division 2. Honorable mentions are on your screen. In third place, Cooper Lynch and Gabrielle Steffler at Lapeer County Education and Technical Center. Second place goes to Bella Bradley at Hazlitt High School. And first place, non-animated opener. So this is the opening of your show, not featuring animation, but instead featuring lots of amazing camera work. First place in Division 2 goes to Lila Mae Frank and Sarah Metzger at Channel 101 News in Lakeview. Our next category is animated opener. So here we have the opening to your show, but with cool animations. Division 1 and 2 competing against each other in this category. Here are your honorable mentions. In third place, Victoria McCormick at Lake Orion High School. In second place, Ariana Charles and Ava Schneider at the Pankow Center in L'Anse Creuse. And first place, animated opener, Riley Shell at West Bloomfield High School at the Laker Update. Our next category is live sports or event coverage in Divisions 1 and 2. The honorable mentions are here on your screen. And in third place, the Hazlitt Media Production staff there at Hazlitt High School. Second place, the WDBC staff at Lake Orion High School. And first place, live sports or events coverage across Divisions 1 and 2 goes to the WDBC staff at Lake Orion High School.
You're exactly right about that, Matt, as Clarkston is now going to inbound the ball from underneath the basket. That's going to be Hernandez. Hernandez now to inbound it for Clarkston. She will get the ball as here goes Seatown. Valencia, motion offensive style, as this is almost a keep-away game for Clarkston against the Dragons.
Our next category is short film fiction. Here in Division 2 are your honorable mentions. This is a good time to remind you that we will have links to all of these winning entries posted on our contest results page on our website at mipamsu.org following the conclusion of today's program. So go in there, take a look at these films. There's some really amazing work. In third place, short film fiction, Connor Lee, Brendan O'Callahan, Liam Olson, and Monica Nee at Detroit Country Day School. In second place, Ethan Errol at Ovid Elsie High School. And first place, short film fiction in Division 2 goes to Andrew Weir and Brendan O'Callahan at Detroit Country Day. Our next category is short film documentary. We've got Divisions 1 and 2 competing against each other here in the category, and there are your honorable mentions. In third place, Alec Fisher at Lake Orion High School. Second place, Genevieve Hills at Ovid Elsie High School. And first place, short film documentary for Divisions 1 and 2, Brianna Johnson and Leah Cerulli at Troy Athens High School.
Dr. Grace Burns has spent her career as a physical therapist working with the elderly, a role that became vital when her mother was diagnosed with dementia in 2018.
Our next category is music video. Again, we've combined Divisions 1 and 2 together here. Honorable mentions there on your screen. In third place, Victoria McCormick at Lake Orion High School. Second place, Emily Carrier at Lake Orion. And first place, music video, Michelle Nardi and Evelyn Apahidian at Troy Athens High School.
Did you really think I fall for this fantasy?
Our next category is humor. Let's find out who's really funny. Honorable mentions there on your screen. In Division 2, the third place goes to Noah Thomas at Northwest High School's Mountie Nation Station. Second place in humor, Todd Afferrano Jr. at Northwest High School. And the most funny person or persons or project in Division 2 of MIPA is Michael Cachetta Jr., Gavin Tu, and Liam Trudeau at Traverse City East Middle School. Yes, we all know there's absolutely nothing funny about group projects. Next up, school promo. This is Division 2, not Division 1. Typo in our slide there. Honorable mentions there on your screen. In third place in Division 2 of school promo, Andrew Frontera at the Pankow Center. Second place, Braden Pudlow, Jacob Mason, and Dominic Pasella at the Pankow Center. And first place, school promo in Division 2, Bailey Crush and Matthew Slabby at Northwest High School. Sports promo or hype video is our next category here in Division 2. This is a new category for us at MIPA. Honorable mentions there on the screen. We can see this is a popular category that's going to stick around. In third place, sports promo or hype video, Zachary Cardenas and Keith Reeves at Lakeshore High School's Shorian Report. Second place here in Division 2 goes to Charlie Lott at Hazlitt High School. And first place, sports promo or hype video for Division 2 goes to Charlie Lott at Hazlitt High School. Hey, folks, that concludes our video awards in the individual category contest for Division 2. Congratulations to all of our award winners. You all are spectacular and amazing. Congratulations for all of the wonderful work that you have done this school year. I can't wait to see what you do in the future. Speaking of the future, or rather speaking of now, if you just found out that you won a MIPA award, get out your smartphone right now. Pull up that app that lets you scan QR codes and fill out the form on MIPA's website. If you're old-fashioned, there's a URL right there at the bottom of the screen, mipamsu.org/resources/badges. Fill out that form so you can get your MIPA Awards badge. This is a digital credential. It's legit. It's backed up through a legit online digital credentialing system. You can use this to show your media and journalism amazingness. I'm going to go with that as a word. Your amazingness. Showcase that to the rest of the world with your MIPA Award badge. Wherever you exist online, just complete the form there at that QR code, and we will issue you your MIPA badge digital credential. We also do things the old-fashioned way as well because, hey, your mom needs more things on her refrigerator. or your dad needs to hang something up in the garage, or grandma needs to post, or maybe we need to turn this into like a sign on your front yard, whatever. But you're going to get an award certificate as well on paper from MIPA. We ship award certificates in bulk to your school. If you have a specific need related to award certificates and where they need to be shipped, you can use our award shipping form on our website to make those requests. We also have an option there if you want to request a PDF file instead of paper. You can do that. You'll get basically the same thing in the same amount of time. It's just going to come as a file instead of on paper. If you notice a spelling error with any names or information in our award categories today, please let me know as soon as possible so that I can make those corrections in our system. And also, most importantly, for your award certificate for when I hit print on those, likely on Friday. All right, folks. Congratulations again to everyone for your amazing work. I will be back here blathering through this streaming device tomorrow as we go through our print and online categories for our newspapers and news websites. So maybe I will see some of you then. Hopefully, I will see many of you at the MIPA Summer Journalism Workshop this summer. Or if you're graduating, hey, maybe you're coming to Michigan State here, look me up. And even wherever you end up, please be in touch with MIPA. Stay in touch with us. Let us know what you're doing because we love to see the amazing work that you do. Congratulations. Have a great rest of your day and rest of your school year. We will talk to you all real soon.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.